What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more Pokemon Black. Last time, we explored Opelousas City a little bit more, and we actually went back to Nacrene City to catch Virizion, the second member of the Swords of Justice. It's actually pretty hard commentating right now while I'm bobbing my head doing my dance. Too bad there's no face cam, I wish you guys could see this. Anyway, but yeah, in all seriousness, we went back to Nacrene City, went to the Pinwheel Forest, found out that the Rumination Field was opened, and we caught Virizion in one... Recall wore off, whatever. We caught Virizion in one Pokeball. I know. My luck has turned, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so with that done, I have retaught all my Pokemon all their moves. I guess I should just mention that. I have retaught... Where is Carmine? I've retaught Thunderbolt to Carmine. Let me put that back over here. And I've actually taught Poly Brick Brick. I got rid of Poison Jab because fighting is just an overall better coverage type compared to Poison. Anyway, so with all of that done, I think I am prepared to finally leave Opelousas City, head out to the north, to Route 10, which is our final route before the Pokemon League. Let's go, guys. One last peaceful gate. But, hi trainer, do you have a minute? I just heard this on the cross transceiver. There's a big storm on Route 7, and the storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. Well, we got news of a storm, which, Victory Road stands in the way of the challenge to the Pokemon League. You need to have serious skills to get through it. Well, we're gonna have to make a detour because we were told of this storm on Route 7. So let's actually fly back to Mistralton City and check out what's going on Route 7. Just when you think we're about to head out, guys, nope, another detour. All right, so here we are back in Mistralton City. It's nice to be back here. Nice to hear this really exciting music. Speaking of music. Listen to this gorgeous music. Oh, but something is definitely not right. We got some dangerous winds. These are dangerous conditions. Why the hell are we out here? This is Hurricane Sandy right now. We are literally out here in Hurricane Sandy. We should not be here. In fact, this old woman realizes this. My, that Pokemon has come again too. Now, child, don't you go heading into the tall grass. That Pokemon might be too much for you. We'll catch cold standing around and talking in this wind and rain. It's not much, but come stay in my home a spell. Even a young'un like yourself will catch cold if you get soaked by that cold rain. Sit right down and have some soup, why don't you? That's nice. A young'un like you shouldn't be shy. In the Unova region, you see, there is a Pokemon called Tornadus that causes windstorms. It flies around the region while letting loose wild winds and pounding rain. Have some soup now, dear. It'll warm you up. That's some good-ass soup. A soup jam-packed with healthy vegetables, but no proteins. It's not soup without chicken. The heavy rain is rooting the crops I've worked so hard to raise. What a troublesome Pokemon. I thought I would try to catch it, but it flies around so fast that even when I thought I'd found it, it just flew away. In one day, it can make a lap around the entire Unova region. In mornings, it's in the south, and in the evenings, it's in the north. It shows up here in the evenings. Well, looks like the storm has passed, but once we head out, whew, what a storm. Apparently it's that Pokemon's doing. So, yep, that was Tornadus. I'm not gonna go over it in bio now because we can't actually, fight it now, but Tornadus has been set loose on the Unova region. Basically what this means is that there is now a new roaming legendary. Yep, roaming legendary is back just when you thought you were done with them. But yeah, Tornadus is a roaming legendary. As the old woman said, it will be in the south in the mornings, it will be in the north in the evenings. So what you have to check the correct route. And you can actually check your Pokedex. It'll be registered in your Pokedex, just so you can see what route it's in. There's no marking map, unfortunately, just like there was in Gen 4. But I think you should be able to manage, really. It's not that hard to find it. There's an obvious tell when you're in the same route as Tornadus. It's going to be raining like crazy. In Pokemon White, there will instead be a Pokemon called Thunderous, and I will go over both of these much later on. Anyway, with that detour finished, I think it's time we finally head north, for real this time, into Route 10. And we've got some very, very nice music here. People say that this is their favorite route theme in the game. I think it's a little bit overrated, but don't get me wrong, I still really like it. It's just so ambient, and it's got a different feel to it, just compared to all the other route themes in the game. Anyway, so as we fight this battle girl over here, I'm going to start going over the 3 new Pokemon that you can catch. We still got new Pokemon that we can find. Anyway, so the new Pokemon we can run into. First up is a Pokemon White exclusive, Rufflet. Rufflet is a flying type, and it serves as a pretty competent attacker with not terrible defenses. It's actually got access to some pretty good abilities as well, including Sheer Force, and it actually has moves that can benefit from Sheer Force as well. The only major problem I can find with Rufflet is its evolution level. Rufflet will not evolve into Braviary until level 54. But Braviary can hit surprisingly hard, and it's not horribly slow, really. It's got access to Bulk Up, which helps it do its job better, plus its move pool isn't terrible, and it's got access to moves like Superpower and Brave Bird leveling up, and it can learn Rock Slide and U-Turn via TM. Braviary has the makings of a great flying type, and it can serve a purpose on a competitive team or a post-game team, but really, you get it so late in the game that it's not super worth it, to be perfectly honest. Alright, and I guess I'll go over the next Pokemon as soon as we're done with this trainer, and I think there's another trainer coming up right after this. Will is just cleaning up right now. Will is doing some nice work. Alright. Now, these Pokeballs over here, there are items, but most of them are actually Amoonguses. So they're not, They're not Fungus anymore. They're actually evolved Amoongus. Oh, I think we're actually at... Well, I'm gonna put Polly out front just in case. But I think where we're at... No, there's another trainer. Okay, let's just fight you. And while we fight you, we're gonna go over the next 2 Pokemon. The other 2 Pokemon. Next up is a Pokemon Black exclusive, Vullaby. Vullaby is a dark flying type, and like I said, exclusive Pokemon Black. Unlike Rufflet, Vullaby's role is a lot more defensive. It's got access to a lot of status moves, making it a lot trickier than it looks. Vullaby will, like Rufflet, evolve at the same level 54, into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is relatively high speed for a defensive Pokemon, makes it very different compared to other defensive Pokemon. And access to moves like Taunt and Toxic help it carve its niche, Roost helps it survivability, and its abilities, increases defensive capabilities. Ability. Jesus Christ. But anyway, it gets better in future games where I can learn Defog, and Defog has its new function of removing hazards, but not in this game. Just like Braviary though, you get Mandibuzz way too late, so it's not really super worth it. But for post-game or competitive team, it's not the worst thing. But Braviary in this generation is honestly better. But when Mandibuzz gets more tools in later generations, I think it becomes a better Pokemon. And last, but certainly not least, is Bouffalant. Bouffalant is an interesting normal type who is more or less the Tauros of this game. Now, I just want to point something out. If you look at Bouffalant's design, it's a buffalo with an afro. It's a buffalo with a freaking afro. Just how sick is that? It's got an afro. Anyway, compared to Tauros, Bouffalant is a lot more bulky and is considerably slower. While Tauros is a speedy attacker, Bouffalant is a bulky attacker. It's got a good move pool though. It's got, access to moves like Earthquake, Mega Horn, Stone Edge, Wild Charge, Superpower via Move Tutor, and an exclusive move in Head Charge. Head Charge is pretty much just like Double Edge. It can do an insane amount of damage, but it does, what is it doing? What is it doing? Is that me first? Oh, well, that's a bad idea. Alright, sorry about that, I got distracted. But Head Charge can do an insane amount of damage. Zap Zipper's a pretty good ability, but with the ability Reckless, Head Charge is much better. So really, I would recommend Reckless. It's up to you, but again, Reckless gives you more consistency and raw damage. Now, let me just, let me point something out. A fun fact. Head Charge's, I almost said Heat Charge. Head Charge's name in Japanese is Afro Break. Freaking Afro Break. I legit cracked up when I found this out. Bouffalant is literally charging at you with its afro. Like, what is that afro made of? Is it made of, like, stainless steel? Like, I had an afro back in the day in middle school, and it definitely was not as tough as this if you can deal 120 base power damage. But anyway, all jokes aside, Bouffalant isn't too bad. You do get it really late, but it could serve a purpose if you're still trying to find that last team slot. Anyway, once we walk through here... Oh, jeez, I completely forgot there was another trainer. I could have talked about Bouffalant, after this last trainer, whatever. I'm the best. I'm the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring me down. I had to sing it, like it's perfect. I love some of the lines. I know this probably wasn't an intended reference to that song, I'm the best around, but I like to think it. There are definitely some lines in later Pokemon games where you can just tell how tongue-in-cheek they are. There's an over 9,000 reference in Pokemon X and Y, and there's even a guy in Victory Road who says, "My body is ready." Unfortunately, he's not named Veteran Reggie, so it's a waste. But I just love that those tongue-in-cheek jokes, how classy they can be. Anyway, alright, Kevin, get out here. Go ahead and... I'm not sure you're gonna be faster. But yeah, see, trainers are getting a lot... Oh, we are faster, sweet. I forgot how fast Kevin actually is. But yeah, the trainers are getting a lot stronger now. They're much higher leveled, and they've got much stronger Pokemon in general. Ace trainers and veterans, they're all we're going to be running into from here on out at this point, really. So this is not going to be... Ooh, Alomomola. Okay, Carmine. Carmine, go. This is all you. I think a Spark should be able to take care of you. And once we finish you off, that's pretty much going to be it. But yeah, I just love lines like that in general. Just... I had to go for the song. Like, I'm the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring me down. Yeesh. Okay. I can't do anything. I have to wait. I can... Now it's gonna hit me. I was hoping for the paralysis hacks, but you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you might just find that you get what you need. With that done, Veteran Carl is finished. Your talent and sense, both are dazzling. Alright. So now, we reach the bridge, which is pretty much the halfway point of Route 10. This route's really not that long. There is a whole other section up here with trainers and items, and I'll probably be doing that off screen. But once we walk through here... Stop! Adam! Oh boy, it's my best friends. Drayden told me. Drayden and Professor Juniper told me. You're heading for the Pokémon League, right? Since it's Alder. Since is the champion. I think it'll be alright. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's Boss N. I need to know if you can handle it. Surprise Charon battle! But this is actually nice. This is our final battle with Charon, believe it or not. Last time was our final battle with Bianca. Well, not last time. The last time we fought Bianca. But yeah, Charon's team has definitely leveled up. His first Pokemon is Unfazin at level 43. Yeah, his team's gotten really strong. Pauly, I think it got this, though. I think a Dragon Claw should do a considerable amount of damage. I'm not sure it'll one-hit kill, but we got the Dragon Fang. Maybe it will. Plus, Pauly's a force. No, we didn't, but you're dumb enough to use Razor Wind. I would use everything that I've learned on this journey. Well, learn this. Dragon Claw. Pauly OP, please nerf. Alright, I'm realizing just kind of how, you know, the levels, they're kind of catching up now in terms of levels. Alright. There we go, that'll finish that. The next Pokemon is going to be Lightbird. Who do I want to send out for this? Maybe Will. Let's do Will for this. Probably should have sent out Tony for this and sent out Will against his Unfazin, but I think Will's got this. If we just hit him with a return and hope and pray that we get that critical chance, because Sculpt Lens plus Super Luck equals Will is busted. There you go. Alright, his next Pokemon, oh, going for the Samurai. His Duat has evolved now. Let's make this proper. Kevin, let's do it. Now, I'm hoping and praying that a Hammer Arm can one-hit kill. Because if it doesn't, we will be slower and we are going to have to switch out. Kevin, do that Hammer Slam. Oh, by the skin of its teeth. And now, oh no. Oh no, that's not good because now it's got, the Torrent's going to kick in. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's exactly what I expected. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, it's got leftovers now. Okay, Carmine, go. I should have sent Kevin out. I should have known. I should have expected that would happen. Carmine, just go ahead. Finish it off. Oof. Kevin, I'm sorry. You haven't died since freaking episode 3. But that was foolishness on my part. I was dumb enough to think that you could have handled it. Whatever. Carmine will level up to 47. And then his final Pokemon is going to be Simisear. Jonathan, we haven't had you fight in a while, so go ahead. Alright, I think Jonathan at this point should know, if I recall. Again, we haven't had Jonathan fight in a while, so I think he will know. My Pokemon and I will put all our energy into this battle. He does know Aqua Tail. Okay, he did. He learned Aqua Tail while training. That's gonna do nothing. Jonathan, slam your tail on him. There we go. And then that'll do it. And that's it for Charon. Thank you. You are really great. Yup, you're something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right now, I have to make your Pokemon healthy. I forgot he did that, and I honestly really appreciate that. That's so nice of him. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, Adam. If there's anything I can do to help in the battle with N, just say so. Adam, there's not much I can do to help you, but I want you to have these. We got Max Revives. See, our friends are being so useful now, and I really do appreciate that. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny? At a time like this? Oh, come on, Charon, could you just smile for once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and all walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what's made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You're right, that we all found that we're all different, and we should all do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people in Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's what I've come to think lately. Adam, if anything happens to you or Alder, I will do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? He's gone. Adam, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something like totally inspiring, you know? Okay. Best foot forward. I've got some good friends at the end of the day. I really do appreciate everything that they do for me. Anyway, I think to finish this episode off, I'm going to fight this last trainer over here, and I'm going to get Kevin out front. This is going to be the last thing we do now, is fight you. I've seen a lot of trainers. You seem to have the same aura that I felt from strong trainers. So, the last trainer here on Route 10 is this guy, Veteran Chester. And I believe his Pokemon are going to be extremely strong. Level 39. Well, okay. I thought they were going to be higher level than that, to be perfectly honest. I thought they were going to be like 40, 41, to be honest. But don't let this fool you. Like, the level curve is really going to start creeping up. But I think a Flame Charge should handle this. Thank you, Kevin. You are way too OP for your own good. Alright, it's got 2 more Pokemon left. I know for a fact one of them is going to be... Ooh, Seismitoad. Okay. Seismitoad... Polly. It's a shame that I don't have any Grass-type Pokemon, really, because they do come in handy. Kind of sucks. I know some people were really upset that I didn't go for a Grass-type. Like, I didn't keep Simisage with me, or I didn't catch Ferrothorn. But honestly, you don't super need a Grass-type to succeed in this game. You know, the Pokemon I have should suffice. See, look, Polly just killed him. We're fine. And his last Pokemon, alright, I knew he was going to have one of these. Escavalier. Kevin, get out here. Finish him off. One last Flame Charge should take care of this entirely, and then we should be done with Route 10. And because you're quad weak, I don't see you surviving this, regardless of your massive defenses. You're done. And we get a pointless speed boost. I could have Heat Crashed. I don't remember exactly how heavy a Escavalier is. Whatever. That's it! Exactly. Your aura is exactly what I felt. You have abundance, kindness, as well as strength. And here we are, at the badge check gates. Open the gates, and change history. Guys, through this gate is the entrance to Victory Road, which will lead us to the Pokémon League. And we're gonna go there next time. I hope you guys are as excited and ready as I am to finally finish this game. We're gonna do it next time. But for now, we're gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more Pokémon Black.